Loving yourself whole. Love yourself. This is the key to remembering the truth. In order to love yourself, you must first contact your unconditionally loving, supportive, encouraging, wise self. You must do this to protect and interact with the younger, split-off parts of you that have come into being in reaction to the traumas and negative experiences that you have endured. These parts need protection and unconditional love in order to heal the wounds of the past and to overcome the injustices of the present. Because people internalize the way others treat them in their developmental years, they tend to treat themselves in the same way that they were treated. Someone who was severely criticized and judged as a young person will tend to criticize and judge himself or herself, as well as judge others. This happens automatically and in too many cases with no awareness of the dynamic. If you have experienced abandonment, neglect, abuse, betrayal, or rejection, you will feel inadequate, not good enough, and worthless. How else can a child conceptualize these horrible experiences? The child says, "I promise to be good," even when the child has no idea what he or she has done wrong. At certain times of development, it is impossible for a child to see that the adult in the situation is the responsible party, and that the mother, father, or authority figure is wrong for abusing, abandoning, or rejecting. Instead, the child interprets this negative behavior as being his or her fault, and believes it has happened only because of something he or she has done or said, or because of something inherently undeserving in the child. If you come out of the developmental process with a sense of not being good enough ingrained in your idea of who you are, only intervention can heal that perception. Only you, the person suffering from this cancer in your self-esteem, can be the one who intervenes. You may have many guides and assistants, both in form and formless, but ultimately you are the one who must embrace yourself with loving kindness, empathy, and compassion in order to heal. You have a relationship with yourself. The question is, what kind of relationship do you have? Is it unconditionally loving, supportive, and protective, or is it critical, rejecting, and neglectful? Do you abandon yourself and betray yourself? Do you live in an inner state of abandoning self-hatred, or in a state of empathetic, compassionate love? All too often, people expect others in the external world to heal their own inner pain and fill their inner emptiness. This inner emptiness emanates from aspects despairing because they are alone, afraid, dependent, angry, hurt. Rarely does anyone get through the developmental process without having this palpable emptiness within. No outside lover can reach these inner core. Only you can reach into the universe within and take these aspects into your warm embrace. And you can only do this by compassionately creating a safe environment within where the split-off parts can heal. Compassion for self is the great inner healer. Compassion is the purest form of unconditional love. It is the great God love. It has no judgments. It makes no comparisons. It holds no demands and does not punish. Compassion springs from the understanding that humans are in the state of forgetting and that they have the illusion of separation as a common experience. Compassion is the realization of the interconnectedness of all that is. Each person is on the path of finding his or her way back to truth and back to oneness.